So yesterday we were talking about adding and subtracting polynomials. We talked about how to determine how many degrees a polynomial has and what to name the polynomial based on the terms. We also talked about when we add polynomials, it's just two quick, easy steps that we need to do. The first step, when we add polynomials, we just drop the parentheses, we combine like terms, then we write our answer in standard form. What's standard form mean again?
To write it out.
In which order?
Alphabetical
order and...
Simplest form.
No, look at your notes. Look at your notes. What did it say for standard form?
Term of highest degree.
So we start with our term of the highest degree. Good. When we subtract polynomials, we're going to start much like the same of adding polynomials by writing without the parentheses. So we're going to write without the parentheses first.
I like the parentheses.
Okay? Then, after we drop the parentheses, we're going to go by distributing that subtraction sign. Okay? So to get rid of that subtraction sign, we're going to distribute the subtraction sign. Sorry, I wrote too big. And then after we distribute the subtraction sign, we're going to combine, what do you think?
Addition?
No, what do we combine?
Like terms?
Like terms. Okay, so basically it's the exact same thing as adding, except for before we can go ahead and combine like terms, we're going to distribute the subtraction sign. Okay? So, as I drop my parentheses and I distribute at the same time, so I don't have to rewrite the problem twice. Okay? So, how do you know that this is a subtraction problem and not an addition problem?
Because there is a subtraction.
Yeah, there's a subtraction sign here between the two groupings, right? So you base it on the sign that's in between the two groupings. Okay, so I'm going to drop my parentheses, but I'm also going to remember to distribute my subtraction sign to each term in my grouping. Okay, so and I only distribute behind. I don't distribute in front and behind, just behind the subtraction sign. Okay, so we're going to have 2x to the third plus 2x squared, because I just dropped my parentheses, minus 3x, and then this is where I distribute my subtraction sign. So a negative or a subtraction times a positive is what?
Negative x carried top 3.
Okay, then I distribute it. 2 negatives equal a?
Positive 8x carried top 2.
Why did I put 18? I don't know either.
Because you can.
And then I distribute a negative to a positive is going to be a?
Negative
11. Okay, so there. I did the first two steps in one. I dropped my parentheses, I distributed my subtraction sign. Now my next step is combine like terms. My hint to you guys yesterday was to combine like terms starting with the highest degree. What's my highest degree?
X
Say it again, I just didn't hear you.
and cubed.
Okay, so x to the third power or x cubed. So where do you see that? So you said negative x cubed?
Yeah.
What else do we have? Is there any other
2x cubed.
Okay, like terms are if they have the exact same variable in the exact same exponent. So here are my like terms. When I combine 2x cubed minus x cubed, what does that equal? So negative 1 x cubed. Do I need to put that 1 there? Ba-bum-bum. Not funny. Do I need to put that 1 there?
No.
Nah. Okay. What's the next highest degree?
Carried top 2.
Okay. So to the second power. Where do you see that? What are my numbers with the second power?
8x carried top 2.
Positive 8x squared and
2x squared.
positive 2x squared. So we can go ahead and combine those. What do we get when we combine those?
11 carried top 2, right?
Add it for me again.
10.
So plus 10x squared. I'd rather hear you guys say x squared than carrot top, okay?
Yes.
So 10x squared, those cancel. my next highest degree.
Nothing. So negative 3.
Negative 3 what?
X.
What is that degree?
Oh, negative 3x 1.
Yeah, so it's to the first degree. I don't need to put the 1 there. It's just that invisible. And then what do I have remaining?
Negative 11.
Negative 11. Good. Okay. So we now have it written in standard form. So then you're going to have to refer back to your notes because we're going to have to name it. The name is the degree plus the terms. So how many degrees does this answer have? And remember, our degrees are our exponents. So 3
2.
plus 2 plus 1. So how many degrees does it have?
Cubic.
6, right? So 3, 4, 5, 1 is 6. So 6 would be what? 6 degree. Good, Maddie.
Oh, so when you add them up, that's...
Yep.
Okay.
6 degree. And how many terms do I have? 4 terms, so it's a polynomial. Thank you. Good. Thumbs up if you got it. Thumbs in the middle if you're okay with it. And thumbs down if I'm speaking a foreign language. Okay.
I need the rest of the notes.
I would expect you to be thumbs down. I expect everybody else to be about thumbs in the middle or thumbs up. Okay. Am I going to add or subtract this next polynomial?
Subtract.
Subtract because of the sign between the groupings. So if I subtract, I'm going to do 2 steps at once. What's the steps I'm going to do at once?
Distribute.
Distribute what? The subtraction sign, right?
Yeah.
To each term. And then what else?
Rewrite the problem.
Without the,
Parentheses.
there we go. Okay, so I have,
4x caret top.
no,
Exponent
4x.
squared.
There we go.
5x plus 1
Okay.
plus 6x squared plus x plus 8 minus 8.
Minus 8, good. Any questions on any part of that? Do we all understand how my signs changed once I distributed them? Okay. My next step is what then, Riley?
Take the biggest number.
I just didn't hear you right.
Take the biggest number.
The highest power, and I do what with them?
Combine.
Yeah, combine them. So what's the one with the highest power?
6.
6, say the whole term to me.
6x cubed.
Okay, and it's a positive or a negative? Take the sign in front of it with it, right? So it's positive 6x squared. What else do I have?
5x.
Oh, wait, they have to be like terms.
4x squared.
4x squared. There we go. So I have 4x squared plus 6x squared. What does that equal?
9x.
4 plus 6? Oh, there we go. So we have 10x squared. When you add like terms, when you add and subtract like terms, you guys, your exponent does not change. It only changes when you multiply or divide. Yes, Josh? Oh, yep, go ahead.
Oh, well, I had the one on the, so, okay, I can take 5x and then just x and equals 6x.
Okay, positive 6x. Good. And I cross them out so I know I'm done. And then what?
And then you do 1 and negative 8 and get negative 7.
So you took 1 minus 8 and got what? I just,
Negative 7.
negative 7. Okay, nice. And now we name it. What's the exponent rule for this 6x?
It's 1.
It's a 1. It's that invisible 1. So it's the one that we know that is there, but we just don't see it. So what's the degree? Cubic. So I have 3 cubic trinomial.
I got the math part, just not that part.
You can get the notes either from Google Classroom or ask a peer to look at them.
I was saying math's